Now onto this, a 25-year-old woman and an 18-month-old baby boy died in a fire at the Kennedy Road informal settlement in Durban. According to the eThekwini fire officials, the blaze was started by an unattended stove. The fire has also left 150 people homeless. Joining us now is Ndabezinhle Sibiya, KwaZulu-Natal's Department of Human Settlements spokesperson. Spokesperson, thank you so much for your time and for joining us this evening. So, quite another devastating incident where we are seeing a shack fire that has now resulted in the deaths of two people, that 25-year-old as well as that 18-month-old baby boy. Is it now confirmed that an unattended stove is what was the cause of this fire?
Well, no, thank you very much. A very sad day. We were there early this morning together with a roving team, comprising officials from the Department of Human Settlements at national level, the province, as well as eThekwini. Shortly after our arrival, we got a call from the MEC for Transport and Human Settlements, Sibonso Duma, indicating that he was talking to the National Minister of Human Settlements, Thembi Simelane, just accelerating the delivery of the building material, just to ensure that we assist the families to rebuild their lives. Well, what we got from, the team from disaster eThekwini, as well as from other, government departments that were there, they indicated, the fire actually was caused by a candle. The MEC instructed us to also visit the two families. We visited the Zulu family that lost Banele, a Zulu, a 19-month-old baby, a baby boy. We interacted with the family, expressing, our deepest condolences, and we also met with the other family of Nontle, Mbango. They were actually also coming to terms with the tragedy. And we assisted the family, as they are trying to reach out to the extended family members, in Mount Ferry, in the Eastern Cape. So those are some of the issues that we dealt with sometime during the day. We can indicate that, we are, receiving guidance from, the principals who have had meetings over the past couple of days dealing with the overall rollout of human settlements in eThekwini in particular.
We know that 2 lives have been lost, 150 have been displaced. Are there any other injuries that have been reported from this incident?
Well, we do not have injuries, at this stage. We only, had those two, departed souls. We are obviously taking, instructions from, the MEC, who has said, let us work together with the councillor, Themba Mkhize, who was also with us, throughout the day. And we have also, interacted with other relevant, non-governmental organizations, the, Nourish to Flourish, as well as the Gift of the Givers Foundation, who are obviously, assisting us, as we deal with some of these, disasters. You'll recall that sometime on Sunday, the MEC, convened a press briefing where he reflected on such, disasters that we're experiencing in KwaZulu-Natal. And we are saying, let us hold hands and move together in one direction, especially, when there are families that are, experiencing such, unfortunate incidents. We need to come closer to them. The religious leaders, are also, working with us. Our chaplain, Vivo, Mpungose, will also be visiting the family, the two families, as part of, preparations for the funeral, as we move forward.
In the coming week. Sibiya, very quickly, we spoke of the 150 that have been displaced. 100 dwellings have been destroyed in this fire. The province has really had its work cut out for it, especially when it comes to giving people accommodation, those that were in the floods, and ensuring that those that have been displaced are placed. What's your immediate plan of action when it comes to this group of people?
Well, the integrated fashion that, we've adopted to deal with such, cases is really helping us. We had teams on the ground, and there's a hall around the area where, we made arrangements, to accommodate the affected families. But one issue which obviously is a topic for another, day, but the MEC, together with the Minister, Thembisi Melane, and the Mayor, Cyril Xaba, had about 3 meetings last week. One issue which they highlighted very firmly is the issue of enforcing bylaws. We've built houses for some families that lived in the area. We moved them to Waterloo, and we also built another, double-story, facility around the area just across Kennedy Road informal settlements, where we accommodated some of the families that lived there. But unfortunately, we then had other families moving in, and we also had other families renting those shacks. It's very unfortunate. That is why the leadership have said we need to enforce bylaws so that we prevent the loss of life.
Thank you very much. Spokesperson for KwaZulu-Natal's Department of Human Settlements, Ndabezinhle Sibiya, thank you for your time this evening.